2, 3, 4. That's all I know. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck.
I can't.
How many fingers do
I
you have?
can't go. That's the thing. Once I go to 4, it's just one more than 4, 2 more than 4,
Do more
3
than
more
four.
than 4, 4 more than 4, 1.
Twice as many as 4.
No, I don't. I can't multiply. Now you're trying
Multiplication
to multiply.
off.
I can't do that. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of On It. We are
Yeah.
here. You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
me. You got Devin. We got NBA play-ins. We got the West seed or the 7th seed clinched.
West Side.
The 7th seed clinched in the West. Devin, I don't even know where we start. The NBA playoffs, like I said last episode, they're not here, but they're here. But now they're here. Postseason. Postseason. What kind of soup you're eating? I might as well. We might as well get into it. If you, yeah,
It's with chicken and vegetables. And
chicken and vegetables and stuff.
It's a homemade soup. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
But I'm done.
So right now, we got Sacramento and Golden State playing. So I guess everybody that loves Golden State can be happy to see me get mad at them for losing, or I get to rub it in their faces. I don't know.
You're
I don't
probably gonna rub it in their face, but no one really wants to see the Kings.
I really don't know. Well, to be honest with you, I'd rather just see the Pelicans win this 8th seed. But let's get into that first. That's the first thing we can talk about. We'll cover this game while it's happening, but the Lakers win 110-106. They beat the Pelicans. Now, there was a point in, I want to say, I'm fresh off this game and can't even remember, early 4th, late 3rd. They were up, 19 points. I think they went to commercial. Alvarado was, banged up. He came up limping. I was like, all right, well, this game's over.
Yeah.
And then there was a point, it's a 2-point game. And Zion, 3 minutes left. Whoa. 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, this kind of hurts. All right. There's players who are known for injuries. There's players who are known to just have unfortunate events where their bodies just fall apart on them.
Or their shoes.
Zion, in pretty much a non-contact,
Fuck me. Are you serious?
Kind of just look at the sideline like, ugh. And then next thing you know, he's walking out. Now, from what I read, the report so far is leg soreness.
Left leg soreness. That's a lie.
I don't know what that is.
Boy's not leaving for a cramp.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if he was just sore,
he dropped 40.
Yeah, see, Zion was. I was getting hyped. It's like you've been hyping up Zion.
I've been hyping him up.
And I was like, all right. I'm like, Devin's going. Even if they lose this game, I was like, Devin's going to be able to. He's going to be able to cook with this. And then boom, he's walking to the tunnel, and I'm like, shit.
Fuck.
And on a non-contact, it was, I don't know. Knowing Zion's past and how simple, he was just moved, after dropping 4. Well, I don't know. I'll put it to you like this:
it's at the worst an ankle injury.
Ankle, knee.
At the best. Sorry.
Ankle.
I'm watching it now.
Or at the best, it really was a maybe, I don't know, because they're gonna have to play the loser or the winner of this game, and it's gonna be on Friday, I believe. So
okay.
I want to say if it's something like a tweaked ankle, he's playing.
Yeah. No, exactly.
It's do or die. So I think he's gonna end up. I think he's gonna play. I don't know.
It was when he landed.
We have no clue what it is so far. Right now it's left leg soreness.
He walked out.
He walked out.
Nothing.
He walked out. Kobe shot 2 free throws after tearing his Achilles. So I don't really know.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not saying.
I don't think he snapped his.
I'm not saying he tore his Achilles, but I'm saying
you can walk through an injury. Joe Flacco played after tearing his ACL and MCL. So.
Joe Flacco did that. But look, Lakers win. regardless, even though Pelicans still kept it close in those remaining
Yeah.
3 minutes, which I mean, I like the players around Zion, with or without Zion. I don't now. I do also believe, in a crazy world, if they took their chances and were like, I think we can beat either of these teams without Zion.
Oh, you know.
If it's like if they had that type of mindset and they're like, look, we slide into that 8th seed, let Zion rest for a couple more days. I mean, I would say that would
Depending
be
on how bad the injury would have to be pretty bad for them to say, hey, Bi, take the fuck over and beat the Warriors or the Kings. I don't know if that's happening. I mean, it could. It very well
You
could.
got CJ, Bi, you got Valanciunas, you got fucking Alvarado. I mean, you got some pieces, but I think it would be. I mean, it's going to be either it's going to be not bad enough to where he's just going to be able to play through it, or it would have to be something bad enough to where it would harm him next season.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is there's probably no injury for him, at least, that he'll be unavailable for Friday's game, for the last playing game, and not and be available for the next
couple days
series
later. Yeah.
Like
Unless,
I don't think any couple days rest is going to heal his injuries.
I guess worst case scenario, if Zion played and they won, would be as if he got hurt worse on Friday's game. So,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I guess there's a couple things you got to look out for that, but I guess.
I mean, it sucks that it happened now. I mean, because I'm almost certain he played the full season. Maybe not every game, but he played a full entire season.
He played a lot.
Yeah, he played a ton.
He played a lot. Which, you know who else played the most games in a season in their career?
Buddy Hield?
Anthony Davis.
Yes, 70-something. Yeah, good for him.
And he went out the last regular season game with back spasms, and he came in, was perfectly fine tonight. So.
I thought it was pussy looseness.
I don't think it was anything like that. But well, we know who the 7th seed is. We're still waiting for the 8th seed in the West, and we got both playing games on the East that we still get to predict. And we got.
I forgot the East did play-ins. The East shouldn't have play-ins.
Well, yeah.
None of those fringe teams are like.
Honestly, there should be like the 7th and 8th seed should play. I don't know. I was trying to find
both games should be single elimination.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to.
Whoever wins
doesn't matter. It's like an NIT bracket, really.
Honestly, just kick both teams out.
But
I mean, you got the fucking Heat. Well, Heat.
I mean, I'm put it to you like this: it's Philly versus Miami. These two teams are going to fill the 7th and 8th seed.
7th and 8th seed. Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Why the Hawks and Bulls play? I don't know.
Skip over Chicago. Atlanta is 100% beating Chicago.
Yes. But the 76ers are whooping Atlanta's ass.
Yes, they should. Now, is there a crazy world where Atlanta could catch either of them slipping in one game? Yes. Yeah. But I think Philly and Miami, when it comes down to one game versus Atlanta, I think they're turning it on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with that being said,
is Joel back?
You know,
he's been back.
I was say we've
been back for like 2 weeks.
We talked about this. He came back, was fine, and was kind of load managing for the remainder of the regular season, and then yeah, I think Joel is back. I mean, remember he took that bump.
Fullback.
He took that bump. I mean, got up, left the game, came back. I mean, this was like I want to say last episode or something, maybe last episode or whatever. But Joel, I think, is perfectly fine.
Good.
Philly, Miami.
Yeah,
who's winning?
That'll be a good series.
Who's winning the 7th seed? Who's taking home the 7th seed?
The Heat.
If the Heat win, they get to play the Knicks.
Now, no, if the Heat win. Oh, yeah, they would be
the 7th seed.
The Knicks were the what seed?
The 2nd.
Since when?
Yeah.
When the fuck did that happen?
I mean, if you want to go ahead and pull up all the final standings, just to make it easier for us to talk about, but
God damn it, Doc Rivers, you jack.
um, yeah. No, Doc is hilarious. I don't know, the Bucks. I have no. When we're gonna talk about it because we're gonna predict the rest of the first round, but Giannis doesn't even. He's questionable for game one.
Giannis is not playing.
Oh, that's
Giannis,
that.
yeah. Giannis is not playing the beginning um of the series, and then they said may come back mid-series, mid to late.
Okay.
So they could get 4-0 and Giannis will never touch the court.
Okay. So you're telling me the
So who the Bucks
2023.
got?
So you're telling
The
me the first.
Pacers?
You're telling me the first half of the year MVP gets to play the Bucks without Giannis?
Tyrese Halliburton was the first half
You
MVP.
don't remember? Come on, bro. I know you don't. I know you.
Nah, he
remember.
was like the play-in tournament guy.
That
I know he
but
was
I'm
going
saying
dummy.
the first half of the season, it was like
That is
it was
true.
like guys.
Well,
Tyrese
first like
Halliburton.
2 months, it was like
I,
whoa.
we can split hairs, but
Yeah,
I am not gonna count.
I haven't
Milwaukee
heard
out.
about him since. That's for sure.
That's true. That's very true.
So
I mean, the Pascal trade happened, and they were like, "Oh shit,"
yeah,
and then it's been a little quiet. But
they made the playoffs.
look, I think Miami. I want them to win. Do I think they're gonna win?
It's gonna be tough to stop Joel.
See, I'm gonna say Philly. Like some, like
Yeah.
there. I feel like I'm only hesitating because I don't want to say Philly, but I think Philly's
Yeah.
winning. But I think Miami's making the playoffs.
Yes.
I think they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be the 8th seed, and they're gonna have to be facing Boston, which we will obviously predict when that comes to us. But we got.
I'm assuming this year they're not gonna beat Boston.
I'm probably gonna assume this year as well they're not gonna beat Boston.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that the team who won the most games can actually do something in the postseason.
I think Boston's all right. I think Boston's good, but we got our 1 and 2 seeds on both sides locked. Boston and New York on the east, and OKC and Denver over on the west, which is
Really
pretty interesting. Minnesota drops to the third seed, which I mean honestly. And might help.
kind of lucky they're there.
Well, actually, I don't know. Let's. I've been tiptoeing around it. Round 1 matchups that are already set. Let's predict them. This is. I mean, we might as well. We might as well. That's the biggest topic of the night. Minnesota versus Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Devin.
I don't know though. It's crazy.
This is a beautiful.
The Timberwolves might be good.
It's first of all a beautiful matchup.
Wonderful. Really good.
I'm happy we got this. Minnesota versus Phoenix.
Because it's 2 completely different teams.
See, I feel like when we predict NFL games, it's like it's specific, like strategic. Like, all right, you got this team versus this team. You got these strengths, these weaknesses. But in the NBA, like I feel like it's going to be a lot more biased. Like there are narratives.
Like vibes.
There are narratives I want to see. Like if Anthony Edwards.
Oh no, of course.
If Anthony Edwards
it's
just averages like 35 in the round 1 series and just 4-1, 4-2s, this loaded, the 3-headed Phoenix Suns team. That would be crazy.
You got all of them boys going crazy at once. Rudy is a non-factor, and I don't know, dude.
Can you
even if
check?
Ant has like, huh?
No, go ahead. Even if Ant,
even if Ant has like 35 points a game type of weekend, I still think that they're a team that can lose 4 games in a 7-game series. I think the Suns could take over.
I just want to read this, make sure Cat will be back for the playoffs, set to return. Okay. See, if Cat's healthy, Rudy, Ant, I just don't look. It's great that and I might pull the same shit with OKC. it's great that they are, they had a great regular season.
Yeah,
They were that close to being the number one seed.
yeah.
I don't think it's time yet, bro. In a 7-game series, Devin Booker, KD, Bradley Beal, unless they just shit themselves.
And if they do, it's probably the beginning of the end of KD's reign of
And I don't,
being on great teams.
and why, and it's just, and
It's not time.
no, it's not. I got Phoenix now. Could it go? I say Phoenix, 4-2. Could it? It would have to push and obviously, we're gonna, predictions might switch back and forth as the series goes on if it,
Sure.
gets longer. But this could go 7. I think it's probably gonna go 5 or 6, and I'm gonna take Phoenix.
Uh, I might have it going 7,
Okay.
6 to 7. I would love to see 7. I love 7-game series. They're the best.
Yeah.
But everyone loves them. But yeah, I mean, if they're all locked in, and if they can play a little bit of defense, the Suns, I think they'll be good. But you never know with Ant. He can go out, drop 55. Cat can drop fucking 30. Rudy can have 12 blocks and the game's over. Could happen. But I would love to see the Suns fuck some shit up. Bradley Beal back on top of the world.
Bradley Beal back on top.
This is Bradley Beal's team.
This is not Bradley Beal's team. This is not.
He really fucked up.
This is not Bradley Beal's team.
I think he fucked up his career.
Did he? I don't think he fucked. No, Diddy did, but not Diddy.
Diddy did.
Diddy.
No. If anything, Diddy had the most fun out of anybody, dude. Because girls just want to have fun.
Redact that statement because that is crazy.
I'll redact it. I'm not redacting it.
You gotta redact that. That is insane. But
it's been redacted. Sorry.
You're forgiven. Cleveland, Orlando.
It's not you I'm afraid of, brother.
I know. Hey. I'm not the big bad social justice warrior over here, but
no. I'm afraid of being banned for saying bad things. Like Diddy's cool.
Nah, you're gonna be. Diddy was at one time. He came off as cool. Now we know the truth. There you go.
I used to think Ciroc was cool.
That's all
Nobody ever. Yeah. No one drinks Ciroc. Ciroc sucks.
Ciroc, I think I tried it once, and I was like,
"You want marshmallow vodka?
This sucks."
And you want to hang out with P Diddy, dude? Ciroc stock is through the floor right now, dude. They better start burning that shit. They should burn it like they did all the Russian vodka. Just dumping Ciroc, dude.
Yeah, sell your Ciroc stocks if you have.
I might have to only buy Ciroc from now on. That's crazy.
All right, Cleveland versus Orlando. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's a thing.
Not very invested into this series.
I'm not invested into the Eastern Conference at all, but I probably should be.
I do.
This sounds like an interesting series, though.
I mean, I like Cleveland.
And I think Paolo's pretty cool.
I'm a fan. I was a fan of. I mean, I liked Donovan Mitchell to Cleveland ever since it happened, and I mean.
Yeah. Let me see if I can name some players. Jared Allen. Evan Mobley.
Okay.
What's that other fucking guy's name? I think I'm stuck. On 3. Fuck.
Come on. You almost got it on the tip of your tongue.
There's another guard, no?
Yeah, come on. You're almost there.
Fuck.
It rhymes with
Darius Garland.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were all right. I thought you were gonna say somebody else, but yeah.
Who's the other guy?
Look, this is my job.
John Wall.
I ain't teaching. We're not teaching you all the players on the Cavs on this podcast.
I do have Google.
Cleveland, though, I want to see win. I honestly look. You know what's weird about the NBA?
A lot.
It's like I don't know if it's just a way bigger range of just or a spectrum of like possible champions each year or
Yes.
contenders to
Yeah,
where it's
it's kind
like,
of like well, now it is. It's now like this.
especially now that there's 10, there's 10 spots
10
at the
spots.
beginning.
Now, are the play-in teams that much of a factor? Maybe not, but I think it shows that
I think Devin, I think they are. I mean,
in the West
I, sure,
and 2 in the East.
sure, yeah, but
Okay, no,
it's 7 and 8, so
yes.
you know,
Agreed. But um I don't know, for a long time in the NBA it was like we kind of know who's going to be the champion. Like there have been so many dynasties
that's true.
like of the past 30, 40 years.
That is true.
Fuck the entirety of the NBA.
That
And then
is
you
true.
have the MLB, which is kind of like this is now, where it's like you would have no idea at any point during the season who the hell's going to win, even during the playoffs.
It seems like in the beginning of this year,
Yeah,
the beginning of this season, you probably could have convinced me that there were 8 to 10 contenders for the
off the bat.
finals.
Yeah. Right.
When there's already 8 or 10 teams that I'm like looking into, and I'm like, okay, so these teams, they're already they could easily win the finals. When I hear of a team like Orlando that's having a pretty good year,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really.
I'm not. Yeah.
Look,
Like
it's
the
cool.
like the Denver Nuggets didn't sneak up out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
they weren't already contenders. Like the Magic, I'm sorry, were not contenders this year.
Yeah, the Magic. I wasn't. From the jump, it's like no matter how
Yeah.
good of a year they were gonna have, I wasn't
Exactly.
gonna be like, oh, Magic got it this year.
Cleveland is like a real fringe contender.
Cleveland's a team that like is gonna like give somebody problems like probably in the second round.
Yeah.
But after
They'll
that,
give a second round team a run for their money, losing 6,
yeah. But after
maybe 7.
that, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Um, Denver versus the Lakers.
That's the matchup.
Denver versus the Lakers. Round 1.
Does the whole world want to see the Lakers get smoked?
Look,
I know it's Denver. But honestly, dude, I'd rather see Denver get smoked. Get Denver the fuck out of these playoffs. I would rather see the Lakers. Now, here's the thing. If the Lakers win this series, they're winning the championship.
okay, if the Lakers win this series, they win the championship. Which,
It's over.
I mean, I've been saying the Lakers are about to win this fucking championship this year from the playing seed,
Yeah.
but
Playoff.
I did not
Yeah.
want them. I knew they were gonna have to run into Denver if they wanted to make a championship
Mhm.
run, but I did not want to see them have to face
First
them in
round.
round 1.
I mean, that kind of sucks for the NBA. Maybe it's a good
Be
thing.
real.
It's good for me.
Be real. If we're talking about the NBA and
Yeah.
and numbers, are they losing?
No
more?
one usually watches the first
Well,
round like they would the later rounds.
but what I was gonna say is what's making the viewership drop off more after the first round? Lakers losing or Denver losing?
The Lakers losing.
Which is crazy because Denver is the reigning fucking champ.
I know. Yeah, I know.
That is
And
what's crazy.
they've just scheduled them to lose.
And they're the 2 seed. They are the 2 seed, reigning champs. And I think the viewership would drop off less if they lost.
Of course.
I think it would probably increase.
I think the viewership would increase if LeBron won.
LeBron beats LeBron and the Lakers, win from the 7th seed, beat number 2 Denver Nuggets, reigning champs. People are tuning in even more.
It's worldwide headlines.
But I don't know, Devin. You say you know it's Denver.
No.
Is it?
No.
Is it Denver?
On paper.
Does Denver get it done? Is this
Now, here's the thing. Like, for the past few years, like, every time I count out Denver because no one wants to see them play, I'm like, oh, the NBA is trying to set up the best matchup possible because they think about these things. And they rig the games a little bit so that they can find the best matchups possible. Instead, they don't do that, and they've given us a fucking shit dick of a champion in the Denver Nuggets. Guy who does not want to be the champion.
I feel like this is the first year in maybe, probably since the bubble, the Lakers have had their like shit the most together.
At the end of the season, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, specifically by the end of the
Yeah.
season.
I mean, because there were times during this year, a lot of times, where it was like, we fucking suck balls, dude.
I'm gonna take him because I want him.
Dude, they were so bad, they said Bronny could play on the team.
They were LeBron, which I mean is
And that was LeBron dissing his son. That was not LeBron saying his son was good. That's a fucking full-on diss.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Probably
Look,
not.
I don't think he
Maybe.
was complimenting anybody when he said that.
No, that is true.
But either way, I'm gonna take them because I want them to win. I'm gonna take the Lakers. In my heart, I really feel like
Did we even predict the Cleveland series?
I took Cleveland.
I guess, yeah, Cleveland.
I want Cleveland. Now, in my heart, I really feel like Denver. I mean, in a game, 7 games. If it goes to game 7, even if like, I feel like the longer the series, the better chance Denver wins.
Sure.
In my eyes, if the Lakers have to go 7 games with Denver first round, I don't know what the odds are and how healthy Anthony Davis is, even if they win going into round 2.
I know, but do you get it done? Do the Lakers get it done in 4, 5, 6 games?
They can.
Will they get it done in 4?
Uh,
You think they're gonna 5? You think they're gonna 4-1 the Nuggets?
No, but it's so weird. Well, you gotta admit the NBA is weird this year. The West is weird this year. Every
the whole
team,
league's weird. Yeah,
1 through 8, it's like
it's tight. It's
like
tighter
like
than
you said, like 1 to 7 at this point. Really, it's like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like in a 7-game series,
yeah.
shit. Who knows? I mean, if the Lakers are hot, if the Lakers grab one in Denver, go back home. They might be going back to Denver up 3-1. I mean, I the more we
Yeah.
talk about it, the more I like them. The more I like them. We
It's
talk.
hard for me to like be on a side in this matchup at least because I do want to see the Lakers win. I think it's great for the NBA, but I just don't know if they're. I mean the Nuggets are good.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's good for the NBA either way because you continue to build the legacy of.
You either have a dynasty type of team out of the Nuggets, or you got LeBron doing some things.
And you like, I mean, you can you get to continue the Jokic legacy. You get to continue in that, which I mean, I'm sure. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked too much into like recently the international reach for Jokic, but I mean, I'm sure that is only going to help more the more
Of
successful
course,
he is.
at least in Europe, yeah.
I think it's good either way, but I mean, I think there's a lot of people who I mean, I don't know. It's good. You got to think about it. Like we said earlier about the viewership, it's like, oh, like LeBron's winning and doing good. Like there's a lot of people who are going to just casually put that on.
Of course, yeah.
And the NBA knows that.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, no one has pulled like LeBron or Steph Curry. No matter how much Jokic wins, he'd have to win for a lot longer for people to look at him like they look at any of these other guys.
I don't think.
But they never will because he can't fucking speak English.
No, like I agree with you that like
he also doesn't want to be that guy.
There's a point where like if he continues to just be dominant,
yeah,
people are gonna accept it. But like I don't think he's ever gonna be viewed as a LeBron or a Steph Curry.
No.
Even though
because the story is exciting. His game is not.
The game's not. You got to think about it. Like even Luka is looked at differently, and I don't think Luka's ever gonna be looked at as a LeBron or Steph. I mean, and Jokic in the achievement category is already a step ahead.
Is up there, exactly. So, he's way ahead of Luka. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Speaking of Luka, we talked Dallas Clippers last episode because we already knew that was that was set in stone.
That was our first matchup, yeah.
And I think last episode we were leaning towards Dallas. I
It's hard
believe
not to.
if you want to fact check me, I believe it came out today that it's still questionable for Kawhi.
Really.
If you want to pull that up for me, I'm
But
not.
he's going to play on the USA team.
Yeah, I guess he'll go win a gold medal, but not win a fucking championship.
I thought he was Canadian. I'm kidding.
The 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 run the Mavericks have been on, no matter, and this has
Still
got. I
says
mean,
unsure.
this is still unsure. This is the most biased I could possibly be if I had to be honest, because I want the
Yeah.
Clippers to win the most.
Yeah.
The last thing, this is what I said. They got to be healthy.
Yeah.
The fact that they're even going into this with, we're unsure with Kawhi.
Sucks.
The fat
Sucks.
lady is already warming her voice up. It's
I know.
over. I'm not gonna lie
And
to
this
you.
was one of the years Kawhi played a lot more games than he usually does.
And
And then just the end of the season, it's like, fuck.
It's a shame. And you know what? If they lose, I already accepted it. If they win, look at that. I'll be even more appreciative.
The NBA is the only league that they could again benefit from lessening all of the total games.
Yes, they are. Well, yeah. Which we're gonna talk about NFL and their injury shits and
like when you have so many like potential playoff spots now, you don't need all those games to decide who's going to make the playoffs.
And off topic for a second, are there any arguments about less baseball games? And reasons for that, if so?
I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it's been brought up, but not really. Baseball players don't get injured as much. Now pitchers are starting to get injured a lot. But the thing about baseball is like there's more than 12 guys on a team. You lose your star NBA player, and there's 7 guys who rotate through a game. That's the end of your season. You lose Shohei Ohtani, you lose fucking a couple of home runs. Who cares? And
damn,
you gain $16 million.
Okay.
Or whatever the fuck.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure, and then Bucks Pacers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know Giannis is out game 1 at least.
Cakewalk.
I think Dame can handle it.
Dame's gonna turn the fuck up.
Dame is gonna turn it on. And
when was the last time Dame was in the fucking playoffs?
I
and this high.
Not that long ago. But yeah. Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks. With or without Giannis, give me the Bucks.
Yeah.
But moving on.
No one wants to see the Pacers.
Moving on from some NBA talk, I do have a couple NBA things or NFL things I want to talk about. And what do we got right now? We're in the third quarter of this game. 8 minutes left. They're showing the pre and post All-Star League trends instead of the score, because that's everything. 57-64 Sacramento. All right, we got us a close one for the 8th seed, or the potential 8th seed. I guess the winner of this gets to play for the 8th seed versus the Pelicans.
Yes.
So TJ Hawkinson, he calls. So last year, he tore his ACL. From a low tackle, and he goes on this spiel about like how it's dangerous that you got these guys on defense running around flying at their legs and all that, and he's kind of pushed for a complete low tackle ban.
Dude, you got to be kidding me. I truly hope that Tom Brady's words still mean something.
What you mean?
He's been pushing the argument of we need to make sure that the offensive players protect themselves and not the defensive players have to change their entire game to cater to the offensive side.
But you know what else is crazy? We shit on Tom Brady about 6 months ago for calling the league soft now.
Yeah.
And I know it's only been a season.
Yeah.
They are getting a lot more soft.
I think he may have been right. Dude.
He might have been 100% right.
Like, who would have? No one even knew what a hip drop tackle was, and now it's gone. and now it's going to change the league for no fucking reason.
Hip drop tackle is gone. The fact that people were even like saying the tush push should be banned, which I think was now not soft in physical way in a way, but a competitive way is some soft shit. Because you're like, this isn't fair. Ooh, we need to get
Yeah,
rid of this.
but
100% some
banning
soft
low
shit.
tackles,
But even now, I don't think this is going to start a movement.
it better not. It should start the opposite of a movement.
And it's like I get it. Like you're rehabbing from a torn ACL from a
You're
low
bitter.
tackle.
You're bitter.
But let's not. I
Don't
mean,
push that on the league, brother.
the, I don't know. I don't even think the hip drop tackle ban is going to stay.
No. Yeah.
So the fact that he even considered that players won't be allowed to tackle below the knee or the knee down I mean, what are we talking about? You can't.
That's not. It's the end of football.
You wouldn't be able to wrap up at the hips or you can't wrap up from behind or wrap up in front and then use your momentum to swing left or right.
No. So all tackles have to be done shoulder to shoulder.
Like wrapped
so
around.
It'll just become a wrestling match.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't like that at all. But no.
All right, here's this. Now, take away the leg tackles. Let's bring back spearing and horse collars. How's that sound?
The face mask. We'll bring face
mask.
Give
it, full face. Give us something back.
Everything from the waist.
If you want to protect the lower leg, we're gonna fuck up the upper.
No, horse collar is what people think you can get. Like horse collar is what they're trying to relate to a hip drop, like the backwards,
the pulling on legs. The name. Yeah.
So I understand that.
At this point, I mean, is the horse collar even that dangerous?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so. I think it's more dangerous than a hip drop.
Could be.
Because, I mean, you're coming down, and usually, I don't know, hip drop tackles, I think, are, or not hip drop tackles, horse collar, I completely understand that one. But
now, spearing is usually more dangerous for the actual defensive player, but
no,
they still love to do it.
Obviously, they're not bringing back anything. They're making
it. Which is why I'm saying, like, how do you know that a hip drop that ban is gonna go away? I mean, they haven't fucking gotten rid of really rules ever.
Well, what's the biggest problem with the whole rule thing and like these big changes and especially defensive play is it just got they just started making these rules in the NFL.
Yeah.
There are players in college and high school that are still going to be taught, the way that players have been taught to play football.
Exactly.
And they're going to be going into college football. I mean, you got to think about it. There's players who come in their rookie year and still don't understand clock management compared to the college game. So the way they've played for the last 15 years of their life, they got to just immediately change when they go to the NFL. That's a lot harder than just maybe playing in a cold city.
Yes.
Shout out to Dion. Which I haven't heard him. I mean, maybe he has been complaining about it, but like, can he bitch about
one of his 5-stars just transferred?
One of his 5-stars did transfer, which I mean, hey, whatever. Speaking of 5-stars,
what do you mean whatever?
Speaking of 5-stars, Devin, I'm so glad you said 5-stars.
One of these? You ever do the 5-star thing? Smack someone's back.
Nah.
5 points of contact. Boop, 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 boop.
That's fucked up. Cam Newton. We got more Cam Newton quotes. We got some new Cam Newton quotes. He spoke. He's still bitter about his time in Florida, which I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm decked out in my Florida gear today, but let me just put it to you like this before I even get into it. Cam Newton made a mistake, redeemed himself, and speaks on it now as if he was some big victim.
Yeah, and that he left Florida on his own terms.
Did he say that? I don't remember him saying that.
No, I don't think he said that, but it's kind of...
Well, no, you're right.
Like he was kicked out.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. I believe the only reason I don't want to mistake this is because I'm not 100% sure. I'm about like 99% sure he was on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Okay.
He was talking about that. He says
Holy.
Cam Newton on Shannon's podcast, I believe, when he was talking about his time at Florida, he said something about, talking to his dad, like, I think it's time to get out of here, which, from my understanding, he was released or, let go from the team.
He was not told. He was not
it wasn't
allowed to leave on his own terms.
Yeah. Either way, what I want to
He was kicked out of the school.
So he says some things like he wasn't used to the best of his ability. Now, here's the big kicker to that. You got Heisman Tim Tebow on this team.
Yeah. Where's your spot? Sorry, I don't know.
What are we doing? What are we talking about right now? Why?
You're a freshman. Who cares?
I get it. You're a 5-star. Okay, so the two things for me. He says he wasn't used to the best of his ability, and he says Urban Meyer didn't talk to him. He says he didn't. I guess he didn't. Which didn't talk to him at all. I'm not buying. Didn't talk to him much. I'll buy. To say he didn't, like Urban Meyer, which I'll buy. He could be like one of the biggest douchebags in the world, but to believe like he never even said like, "Hey Cam," like
Cam?
I don't know.
Maybe he never thought. Maybe he just pushed it on the quarterback coach.
Cam's a little dramatic though, so he never spoke to me. Could be,
a little dramatic is also.
It could translate to I didn't get enough attention.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Exactly.
So
and no.
Let me say,
which for Cam is all of the attention.
I grew up. I mean, I was a huge Cam Newton fan, and he just makes it harder and harder.
He makes it really
to be a Cam Newton fan. And I had people around me who were fans of Florida, and were telling me like, "Hey, I don't know, like bro is kind of stupid." And I'm like, "Nah, like come on, it's Superman, let's go."
Yep.
And then like it's like ever since that Super Bowl, it's just been just a downhill. I mean, just
oh yeah.
In terms of liking him, like I mean, he's doing great. I mean, because his only argument is what I'm rich, like I'm rich, like with the guy, like you're.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
It's like I'm rich.
I don't know if he's doing what he wants to be doing. Obviously, he wants to be playing in the league. If it's more than $5 million,
I mean, he loves to talk though. He'll talk all day. He loves. I mean, think about it. He has a co-host off camera,
off air.
Imagine if it
doesn't get shown. He doesn't get shown.
Imagine if it was just me and it's just your voice.
So he's monologuing, by himself, and then there's just the guy. He's like,
"Here,
what's that?
Wait, I want to be the guy in the back. Can you just be Cam and like be like telling a story?"
No, I can't. You're Cam.
No. Because I want to be the guy in the back because I want to. This is exactly what the guy does. So just tell a story like Cam would.
When I was in Florida, it's like he just didn't talk to me.
It's fucked up. Bro.
I'm not.
He should talk to you all the time. Yeah. He should always talk to you. I love you, Cam. Cam, he should always talk to you.
No. And like I appreciate that. That's cool.
No. You're the best. I can't believe he did not talk to you. No, I can't believe he didn't talk to you. I can't believe
it. And he didn't. He didn't ever talk to you.
Wait, you're saying Cameron Newton. You're telling me that he didn't.
What's my middle name?
Jarrell.
Thanks.
Of course I know it, Cam. You can't even think I would forget. You think I would forget?
No. Hey.
You think I would forget?
I'm testing you. You know why?
What's up?
Because there's a hole in my head.
Because it's 4th and 1. But look. No, look. The guy.
Look at the sign.
It's just Cam loves to talk.
I'm finding him.
You're right. I'm sure he would much rather be playing football, but he's not.
No, he's not.
That's just what it is.
He said he was offered $5 million. I doubt it.
Was he?
No, he says he was, and he says, "What, you think I'm going to leave for $5 million?" I thought you would if you fucking love football.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but
fuck how much money you make. Fucking Caitlin Clark's making $76,000 fucking dollars.
Which people were like, "Oh, she's only making $50K." 76, motherfucker.
76K, dude. Which is so funny to see on paper. It was so funny. Like when she got drafted, like, here's her contract, $76,000. It's like, damn, dude.
It's funny that we can make jokes about it, but like, I'm not gonna lie.
All she had to do was go to college for another year. She would make more money.
Look, it's true, but there are weirdos in the comment section who are like I saw one. a few with that were like versions.
Did
of
anyone? All right, never mind.
There were a couple comments that were like different versions of these. I'm 23, still in college, and I make more than she does. It's like, bro, stop acting like there's nobody.
Because you don't.
There's
actually.
no even if you do say he does say he has an 80K salary because
No. I'm saying like, Caitlin Clark is a millionaire.
well, Caitlin Clark, yeah, she makes more money than what she's gonna get paid from the WNBA. Or
No,
from
no, I know, but she's still allowed to get sponsorships. She will be a
that's what
millionaire.
I'm saying. Like she's gonna have other endorsements.
Yeah.
But either way, nobody that's not a professional athlete or anybody that's doing something that's not doing what they love would play basketball for $75,000.
Oh, for sure,
Devin,
dude.
I would go.
Those boys who hoop and in the LA Fitness dream. The rec center boys dream of making $12,000 to play basketball for the rest of their life.
I mean, we can go lower. We can price this right this all day. We can
$800.
We can lowball this all $800.
As long as they get housing and food, they'll play basketball.
$800 a week. These motherfuckers would hoop for it. But
I would do that.
Right? Yeah, $75K to go hoop. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm going and hooping for $75K. We're gonna come back and talk about it on the pod, and that's gonna be
shut your fat ass up, Brian.
Like people are hooping for $75K. Don't act like you're not. But Cam, he said Urban didn't talk to him much. He wasn't used to the best of his ability. So what I got from this was, I guess he, Cam, we all know like he was confident in himself, and he should have been, because he went on to do what he did at Auburn. But I will say, you got to think about it like this: Urban Meyer's fresh off a championship. In his eyes, you are just another 5-star recruit, like freshman 5-star recruit. Like he has seen fresh. Like you're not the first.
Yeah. You mean he meant nothing to him? At
the time, your quarterback's a Heisman. Your quarterback's
because
win the Heisman.
why would you be thinking about? Well, you wouldn't be focused on developing your freshman quarterback when, for the time being, you're trying to win a national championship. Cam, it would not be the reason they would win a national championship. Did he play a little bit? Yeah,
but not that. But here's the thing: Cam had zero patience. Had he waited he waited 1 or 2 more years. Oh my God, he would have went out.
Yeah, no, of course.
I mean, now sure.
Now, why did he? Was it computers? Sold computers?
Cam bought a computer that was stolen, apparently.
Gotcha.
And he like threw it out the window, and they came to fucking search or whatever. Just a bunch of stupid shit. Either way, like I said, he made a mistake. But I don't. Even as some big Gator fan, I didn't hold that up. I didn't hold that against
not even as a Gator fan.
No, but I'm saying like
it's easier for a Gator fan to forgive. Like y'all have forgiven much less.
Who? We don't.
I mean, much more. Sorry,
we don't forgive Aaron Hernandez.
Well, you didn't condemn him.
I'm pretty sure we don't. We have cut the.
Urban Meyer said, "There's no point in taking these guys off the field for what they do off the field. Let them play."
I don't think he was referring to murderers when he said that.
No, but other situations.
Yeah, I could do what I want in bars. I should be able to coach. Like, yeah, I can get him thinking that way. But like,
well, sure, yeah.
Aaron Hernandez, I don't think he was back in what he was doing.
No,
but no, what I mean is all the hate towards him in regards to the situation in Florida, I've only heard come from Gator fans.
Sure. Yes.
And
yeah.
I've been the one Gator fan that's like, I mean, whatever. Like, who cares? Like,
he's a freshman.
I'm sitting here watching him ball in Carolina. I'm like, bro, bro is going crazy right now. We gonna
and then became the best JUCO player of all time.
Yeah. So I mean, and then the last thing was, we talked about this before. He still thinks he should have gotten a ring. Which, here's the thing. Nothing. You weren't there. You were not on the team when they won that championship.
Well, does that happen in the NFL?
In the NFL, I know. I mean, I know in the NBA, like if you get traded halfway through the season, you'll still get a ring or whatever. But like,
Cam Newton wasn't traded.
if you are kicked off of a team,
Yeah.
I don't think you
You
get a
don't get
ring.
celebrated.
Yeah, you don't get a ring. So the fact that he's still here, what, 15 years late, 15 years, 20 years later,
Complaining about a ring.
going like, well, no, I should have gotten that ring. It's like, do you really want, like, you want that ring? Like, you wish you
Yeah,
had
no.
that ring? Like, for what?
He has a ring. I think he's fine. He has his own ring.
He has his
That
ring.
he
He
worked
has a
for.
ring. Like,
Because if he won the Florida ring, he didn't work for shit and didn't even finish the season. So.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, no, that ring. It's like if I'm Cam, it's like fuck that ring.
Yeah, fuck Florida.
That
Fuck
ring.
that. Yeah, if he's gonna talk all this shit about Florida, fuck the ring.
Do it. Like really
Fuck you
talk
the ring
that
for.
shit. Fuck us. Like if you really want, if you're gonna say it, say it.
Yeah.
But
Don't try to get sympathy from Florida fans.
you see the new Jets unis?
No, I saw the leak of the Houston ones though.
Well,
They're like
we
blue.
talked about they got like some all white Houston ones, but the Jets if you want
No, there was another leak. They were like baby blues.
Houston?
Mm-hmm. Like Oiler throwbacks.
See, I don't know how do they have the rights to that? Like how does that work?
Are they Oilers? Or is it
Tennessee?
the Titans?
Tennessee is who.
Well, then they have some blue throwback jerseys. Then maybe they're not throwbacks, but they're blue.
I'm not sure, but go ahead and pull up the Jets. So the Jets are kind of they're going throwback. They're going a little retro. They got the switch the logo up, which I'm not gonna lie to you. I was kind of more of a fan of like the 2010 like LT Mark Sanchez look, which maybe that's unpopular.
With the white helmet in the circle.
Yeah, I mean even
the oval.
I mean, either way, either whatever color, but I like the oval. It's cool, but
I do like these jerseys.
The retro look. I mean, it's interesting. It's cool. I will say,
but not even the logo. The logo I'm cool with. It is nice. The retroness of it.
Mm-hmm.
But not having Jets or New York across the chest like a lot of these new jerseys do.
That cheesy.
Cheesy, shitty lettering.
Yeah.
It's just a big collar, the V-neck collar. That's a different color with the two stars. I like these. These are simple. These are nice.
I mean, I also throw out that, same thing that Tampa did when they got Tom.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, we're going back to maybe a little retro look. Bringing some.
Actually put some money into this.
Let's bring some better vibes in the locker room. Let's get some better unis out here.
Yeah.
But
no, I mean, yeah, looking at the old Jets unis, I hate those. They stink. Like from last year or 2 years ago.
They were newer uniforms.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but the uniforms they're getting to a point where they're too new.
I don't know if
the Falcons jerseys might be the worst jerseys in all of sports. I would probably buy a LA Sparks jersey before I bought a Falcons jersey.
I don't know if you've noticed.
No offense.
But I mean, there's teams that have changed. Like the Jets and the Bucks both had newer uniforms, and they've already changed. And that's just off the top of my head. But like, there are some teams who are like have went to different looks. And like pretty quickly, we're like,
jumped back.
Let's go back. Let's go. Let's not even do something more new. Let's go back.
Well, the Cardinals haven't. The Falcons haven't.
Falcons haven't. But I mean,
the Bears are kind of in a weird spot. I don't know.
Remember when the Bucks switched to that? I mean, the Jameis era.
Yes. Yeah.
They switched.
And then they came back.
Old look.
Yeah, because it was like that they were trying to throw in the orange a lot more.
Orange.
Yeah, they were trying to throw that weird color in more. And then, they went back to like the simple 02 jerseys, 03 jerseys, or whatever they are.
It was a weird look.
Yeah.
The 2024 USA basketball team.
Yes.
I wish. Let me pull it up. Let's pull it up.
How funny would it be if they lost to Spain?
What's the name of this team? Everybody says they need a name. You had the Dream Team, the Redeem Team. What is this? And does it have to rhyme with eam?
Does it have to end in eam?
Yeah, that's the thing. Does it have to end with eam? If it does, it's just gonna be something corny. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it'll be incredibly corny. If it doesn't roll off the tongue.
I mean, people are like the Supreme Team. It's like, Okay.
What the fuck does Supreme have to do with
I,
anything?
I guess, but I mean, honestly, this is another redeem team. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
but all right, let's. I mean, LeBron James,
I mean,
Steph.
well, did they even put out a team for 2020?
I don't even remember the 2020 Olympics.
Well, it was
2020 was a
delayed or
yeah. Let's see,
something.
2020 was a blur.
COVID. I don't even think that this is the first Olympics in a while where it's been the top competitors.
LeBron James, Steph Curry, KD, Joel, Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Bam, Tyrese Halliburton.
Kawhi.
Yeah, I said Kawhi.
Okay.
Now
Yep.
before this,
And then Steve fucking Kerr again, dude.
Steve Kerr, which whatever, you could literally put me or you at head coach for this team, and
But again,
the fuck are we gonna do?
Steve Kerr's out there because he doesn't need to coach.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, who needs to
No
coach
one's
this
putting
team?
Doc Rivers out there.
LeBron and Steph are probably going to just like they're running practice. There's no, I mean, what the fuck is
Oh yeah, no, for
Steve
sure.
Kerr going to do? I will say, I mean, there's not, I mean, not to just jump to the obvious conclusion, Devin, but like,
Wait,
what's up?
Joel?
Yeah,
Joel's from fucking Cameroon.
you can play. I mean, you can play for.
No, I know you can play for other, but I didn't think you. I know Cameroon probably doesn't have a basketball team.
I would say Joel is perfectly fine playing for Team USA.
No, I know, but it's kind of weird that he is.
No, I don't think it's weird. Either way, I mean, we could jump to the easy, basic conclusion and say that I mean this is a clean sweep in the Olympics.
Yeah, there's not a team that will touch.
I mean, come on.
I mean, is the Serbian team any good or Slovakian? The fucking Luka's team or Jokic's team or whomever.
No, I will say Kawhi was the last person added to this list. I kind of
Yes.
didn't want another forward. I was
Like
thinking,
Kawhi?
yeah, I didn't want Kawhi. I was thinking I wanted like Dame.
Why is Dame not on this team?
That's what I'm saying. Like I wanted Dame because you got to think. So LeBron, KD. I mean, I'll even say. I mean, Tatum. Okay, I mean, nah.
But Tyrese? Dame over Tyrese?
I mean, the problem is, so you got Joel, you got Ant, but then after that, okay. I don't know, bro. I mean, Kawhi.
Bron?
There's nothing wrong with Kawhi.
No, of course not. No.
But I will say, like, I was thinking, like, all right, if you're gonna add one more, maybe add a point guard, and then it was like Kawhi or it was Kyrie or Dame, and I was like, this year, I wouldn't be mad at either, but I'd probably say Dame.
Yeah.
But no, neither of them playing for the 2024 team. But I will say, I mean, I like the roster, I like the team. We all knew that they said they were loading up. They kept their word. I like it, and I mean, just the fact that it's like you gotta think about it, bro. I know we hype up, we gas this LeBron longevity, but longevity, longevity. But I mean, isn't that crazy? The fact that it's like he's pushing for a championship run this season, and he's like, "Oh yeah, and by the way, like, I'm playing in the Olympics, and then next year, I'm gonna push for another championship." Like that's like
exactly.
I don't know that
he's 40.
People, I don't know. We say this a lot, or I hear a lot of people say this a lot, but it's very true. People are gonna look back on LeBron years from now, like people are gonna appreciate.
He is a wizard.
People are gonna appreciate it a lot more when he's gone. Like a lot
for sure.
more.
Like because I bet Jordan got shit on a ton when he played, but right when he left, and 20 years, 40 years, 30 years later, however the fuck long it's been, 25.
Whether you think, whoever you think is better, Jordan or LeBron's gonna be talked about more.
At the end of in 50 years, yes.
In the future, just with the era he played in social media, period, he's gonna be talked about more. He's gonna be remembered more. He's gonna be. That's just gonna be what it is.
James.
I mean,
The Warriors will be eliminated from playoff contention.
Devin. I won't
I mean,
look. I won't say I'm happy. I
they
won't
made the play.
say. I won't say I'm excited.
You are
Uh,
very excited, actually. You are probably the most excited you could be. I would say this is more exciting to you than the Clippers winning in the first round.
I had to sit here all year and listen to Draymond Green. Yeah, well, it's like, yeah, man, Chris
We
Paul.
still the
I don't
greats. We still the
care.
great.
I don't care if he's on my team. Like, I'm not gonna be a good person to him either. So it's like, fuck it, whatever. And then Clay sitting there like, yeah, bro, like I don't care. I mean, like we just sit here and do this. And then Steph just literally playing his fucking heart out.
Yeah.
Um,
Just to have two dummies.
it's good to know pre-COVID that this team wouldn't even have been thought of as a playoff contender because they wouldn't have been contenders at all because there would have been no play-in.
Who, the Warriors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great to see Sacramento doing their thing, even though they are probably gonna get their asses busted by the Pelicans.
Are they?
Yeah,
They're a good team.
we're gonna end off the podcast.
Well, depending on fucking what's his nuts.
Where how Zion is.
How Zion takes this year.
We're gonna finish the pod predicting that, but I mean, it. We'll see. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Steph Curry has 16 points. What is
Steph Curry
happening?
has 16 points, bro. The Warriors look. God,
Modi
damn,
Moody
I'm
has
so
12
happy
points.
right now. Like this is great. This is so
I
great.
feel nothing.
Like, do you know how mad? You know how upset I would have been if the Warriors ended up in the playoffs?
Very.
I mean,
If you had to watch them for 7 straight games, I think you would be pretty pissed off.
Oh my god! We had to watch them for 82 games. 82
Yeah.
games. 83
No one was
games.
watching, though.
83 fucking games, Devin.
Yes. They're a good team.
I need Clay out of here. I need Dre out of here.
They're the best team in the world. But yeah, no, Clay's
Who's the best team in the world? Who's the best team in the world?
Golden State Warriors.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm fucking around. Steph. It's either Steph's leaving or Clay and Draymond are going.
Dude, it's just watching Sacramento.
If I'm going to be honest,
oh my god, this is great.
I'm going to be honest. I would rather see Steph leave.
Steph's not going anywhere. Steph's not
There's
leaving.
nothing left in Golden State for Steph.
I think there is absolutely zero chance Steph Curry is not a Warrior next year.
I know, but how cool would it be if he left? Say he went to the Heat.
How cool would it be if Clay walks, Trey walks,
and then what?
Add better
try to
pieces.
rebuild? Try to rebuild?
Yes, I'd rather rebuild around fucking Steph Curry than get rid of him and what? Oh, we'll keep Klay Thompson. Sure, why not?
No. Oh, well, yeah. Well, fuck the Warriors organization. This is Steph's organization. Wherever Steph goes, he's starting his own organization.
But that's Steph ain't going nowhere.
And if he stays, it's his own organization.
We know Steph ain't going nowhere. We know this.
I know, but he should.
Steph ain't going nowhere.
Also, the market in San Francisco sucks. San Francisco's turning into a garbage city. So,
I mean, in terms of sports, though, you got the Niners and the Warriors. I mean, they're.
Well, the Oakland A's are gone.
They've been doing their thing.
I think it's just those teams, but for now.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know much about the
San Francisco Giants
that they're in, but I mean,
the Giants stink.
So we talked round one matchups. We talked teams. I mean, how do you feel about OKC at 1?
Shy's a beast. Chet, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Chet. He's tall. He's good.
I mean, there's no reason to have no hope in like the future of Chet.
No, I definitely have hope in the future of Chet, and hopefully he can fucking. I've got an ad for KFC right now. All you got to do is eat a couple of those freaking
biscuits,
famous bowls, maybe some biscuits, maybe a Popeyes biscuit, maybe goes on the Calvin Benjamin diet, goes on a couple of LBs, becomes a. They need to start hanging out. They can both teach each other something. And then Yeah, but whoever they play, who will they play? The 8 seed.
I mean, they're gonna either see the Pelicans or the Kings,
I think they can put the work on either of those teams.
and that's the thing,
The Pelicans would be a good series, though.
OKC first round versus either of those teams. Here was my
I'm
thing.
not. I'm not. I'm not 100% confident they make it out.
I think they make it out of the first round versus those two teams, but I really wanted the Lakers to go 8th seed because, I mean, my whole thing was in playoff conditions, and
Yeah,
when it comes down to it, and you add it, you factor in experience and everything else,
and defense.
the Lakers are beating the Thunder in a 7-game series.
The Lakers are beating a lot of teams in anything if they're full speed.
In fact, they got to deal with Denver now. Little,
A little shaky, a
obviously
little scary.
way bigger problem, way bigger issue in my eyes. But
Steph looks he just saw a ghost.
Steph's over this shit.
He's over Golden State.
Steph is absolutely,
Because remember, this team was given to him by the Golden State Warriors.
Steph, yeah, but that's the thing.
They have the money to spend.
All Steph's got to do is call some shots. They had players to use.
I know.
But then they got rid of that one guy. Who was like
the one guy because of a broken nose or something.
I'm just saying, looking back on it, if you were to build on the Warriors,
you sure you wouldn't have rather have kept Draymond?
If I were to build on the Warriors next season, I would have much rather been looking at a team with Steph and maybe a player like, the player Jordan Poole was last season and the trajectory that he was going. He was rising. He was getting hyped. Obviously,
He was. Yeah.
Obviously, it's been quiet.
His confidence was growing, maybe a little bit too much, but at least he's way more confident then than he was now.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it's like, and I don't care what Draymond says. Like, there's just some stuff you don't say. One man don't say to another. I don't buy that shit.
No,
At the end of the day, we're talking about
he was probably just regular talking shit.
Having too much
as
confidence.
You should do.
It's like, bro, the fact that you got somebody, a young guy like Jordan Poole, willing to talk shit to this guy that's supposedly, all big and bad. It's like,
Draymond is an idiot.
Draymond is a big old idiot.
Did you see that?
Yeah, no. Draymond turned the ball over. Yeah, I just watched it.
Look, let the ball go out of bounds. You're a fucking NBA player.
Yeah, no, yeah. Draymond is.
He's like, yeah, let me throw my feet on the line. What an idiot.
Draymond is hilarious. Draymond is.
He's just dumb, dude.
He is don't forget, he was the first player with 0 field goals attempted with 10 rebounds and 10 assists.
Yeah, good. You shouldn't ever shoot.
That's the GOAT. That is the GOAT we're talking about.
Shoot like a fucking dumpling.
That is the backpack GOAT right there. But besides, like I said, we talked Lakers winning, East play-ins. We predicted the other matchups that are set. Boston's number 1 seed. The Knicks are number 2 seed. OKC's 1 seed. Denver's a 2 seed. Cam Newton's bitching about Florida. TJ Hawkinson doesn't want tackles, period.
Fuck TJ, dude.
Jets get new unis, 2024 Team USA. There's really not much more to do but talk about the who's going to be winning the 8th seed or clinching the 8th seed in the West.
What do you got?
And I'm
Who would have thought that Harrison Barnes would still be fucking hooping
and knocking the Warriors out of the playoffs?
When he was toward the end of his Warriors career, everyone was like, this guy's fucking old, he sucks, whatever. I think he's younger than Steph.
When he went to SAC, there was I remember people
there was some hype.
The move was like, oh, Harrison Barnes is SAC. But
Harrison Barnes is 31. Why does Harrison Barnes look like he's 47 years old?
He does look about 84 years old right now.
Dude, I thought he was the most seasoned vet you could have had.
It could be like Benjamin Button's disease. I don't know. But it is
damn.
God, it is great, Devin. It's a beautiful day. Sacramento versus New Orleans.
Sacramento versus New Orleans.
Versus New Orleans.
I'm going to be honest. If Zion plays, it's the Pelicans. The amount of terrible play from the Warriors in this game, I think, is enough reason why they should have won this game easily. So
shout out my guy Brick Thompson.
Brick Thompson,
shout out my
dude.
guy Brick fucking Thompson.
Closely related to Brick Tamlin.
I love it. I
like butter.
I love it so much.
I love Lamp, Mikey. Did you know that?
Lamp or Lamb?
Lamp. I love Lamp.
What's that? Who's that?
You've never seen Anchorman?
No, I'm not a
Damn.
movie guy. Come on, I've never
I
seen.
know, but it's
I've
a
never
pretty
seen
good
a
movie. You have seen a movie. You've seen a few, actually.
Like 1.5, 2 movies.
I think at most you've seen 4. 5. How many Indiana Jones? 5? It's 5. So you've seen at least 5 movies.
At least
plus
5.
Like Mike 2.
At least 5. Fuck off.
No. Wait, no, hold on. Thunderstruck.
No,
You have seen Thunderstruck.
I don't think so.
The Kevin Durant movie?
Oh, I've 100% seen Thunderstruck.
Like the white boy throws on a Kevin Durant jersey,
Yeah.
now he's Kevin Durant?
I've 100%.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah.
The movie
you're
was
right.
sick.
You're right. The movie sucked.
It sounds like a fucking not what it is movie yet. Doesn't sound like it.
But I'm with you. If New Orleans has Zion, they win.
Yeah.
No New Orleans, Sack turns up, they get that 8 seed.
No Zion, yeah, it's
But
yeah, they're taking over. But
Friday.
because this is basically, and there's kind of Steph didn't shoot the lights out, and Clay had 0 points. So, congrats. We're actually talking about this before the game's over, because it is over, and it's done. It's over and done with. And I will predict that Clay will finish with 0 points because that's just how he is. He'll get pulled in about 2.5 minutes.
You are the funniest motherfucker ever. But
I know you didn't want to tell people.
It's funny. It's funnier now they know because we know the game's fucking over. These motherfuckers suck.
The fat lady has sung.
Yeah, she's singing. She's been singing. I'm not gonna lie. But Saturday's episode.
How much does that suck that Adele lost a job?
Come on, bro.
She can't close out sports games anymore.
Come on, bro. Saturday's episode, we'll be able to. I
think her blood pressure's lower.
I'm sure there'll be more narratives thrown out about these games we already predicted, but we will have the winners of the play-ins. We got more NFL shit to talk about. We got plenty of shit to talk about for Saturday's episode. But Devin, is there anything else you need to say before we get out of here? Fucking golf, baseball, anything in your world?
Scotty Scheffler is the Masters champion. No one really cares. He's a Christian. The whole week they were just like, the whole week they're like, oh, he's such a good family man and he loves faith and Jesus. It's like,
who cares?
This is not. I want Tiger Woods, fucking whores, driving through trees.
Yes, I need Perky Woods,
popping pills, beating his kids, whatever the fuck he does. I'm not. None of that stuff is good. And then you draw a line of beating kids.
Yeah, no. If you want to pop a perk and go play in the Masters, go ahead. But we don't. Nah, we can stop.
Whatever.
There.
We can stop there. But yeah, no. That's what makes a boring sport like golf fun. I love golf, but it's boring as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks to watch unless you're actively watching it. Like, I want to get better, so I'm gonna watch or whatever. It's not that fun to watch. Also, how do I get my hands on those Edie mints? They got Hims mints.
Hims.
You think they taste good?
No.
You think they're putting a lot of effort into the mintiness of
I don't know how good
fake
Zen mints.
What are they called?
Blue Chews?
No, the real.
Cialis?
Viagra. Is Cialis different than Viagra?
I think it's a couple ingredients off, but we need to get out of here.
I haven't hit 50 yet, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, not yet. That'll be a new topic for us in the future.
Yeah.
But we talked. Obviously, we talked all the NBA playoffs. We talked Cam Newton bitching, as well as T.J. Hawkinson bitching for some reason. Which honestly, for worse shit, no tackling. Great.
They've just put up a graphic of the Warriors dynasty. Marking that this is the end of the dynasty. Hey, 420 wins.
420 wins together. Yeah.
For Klay Thompson. Yeah.
Nice. That is one thing. I know Klay is high as shit.
Klay's blazing.
He's got to be high the way he's shooting tonight. But
he's done moving.
We'll be back on Saturday to talk more NBA, more NFL, and more whatever the fuck is going on. With all that being said, it has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Fuck around, find out.